What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast. You guys listen to episode 25 with myself, Paul Virzi, Bill Burr, the Greek Freak, Andrew Themlis. By the way, let's talk about the Greek Freak for a second. We'll get into number 25s. One of the greatest performances of a championship, of a championship game, of a finals that I've seen. The kid put up 50. He went to the foul line, I believe, 14 times and missed 2. Every shot he was making, he fucking willed his team to win. Congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, the kid, PJ Tucker, Lopez, Bobby Portis, the whole team, dude. That was a win, man. That was great. That was great to see.
I love seeing it. I love both of those teams. I love that I was watching two teams that weren't pile-on.
Yep.
I'm glad the pile-on teams got hurt.
Two small markets.
Yeah, so I didn't have to watch the fucking Lakers versus the Brooklyn Nets. And then both of those cities thinking that everybody gives a shit. Like, it's like New York. Are you excited when Milwaukee's in? Then why would they be excited if you were in? Same thing with like LA. Like those people who have like that. Oh, everybody cares about us. Oh, sorry, Paul. You're a New Yorker. I always forget about that.
No. I totally get what you're saying.
I always think you're from Jersey, dude. I know that bothers you, but I'm telling you, there's just something about, there's something common about you. Something regular. Something.
Oh, fuck off.
Bridge and tunnel.
Oh, fuck you.
Come on, Paul. How many bridges do you have to go over before you get to fucking Manhattan?
None.
What are we talking about?
I don't have to go on any. I don't get any bridges to go to Manhattan.
Fuck, you don't.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
You'd have to already be in Manhattan.
What do you mean?
Manhattan's an island, buddy. There's no way in unless you go over a bridge or a tunnel.
No, because I take the West Side Highway down, which connects to Henry Hudson.
There's a bridge there.
And I just take. No, I'm down the highway. I don't think so. There's no bridge. Paul. Is there a bridge? I don't know. I don't think so. There's not I don't go over a bridge my way. I really don't. I don't. I take the Hutch to the 684 to the Henry Hudson to the West Side Highway. I'm telling you, I don't.
Well, it's an island. I sound like Seinfeld. Kramer, it's an island.
I don't know. I got to look at my route, but I don't think. I don't have a noticeable one. I can tell you that. I don't go through the Lincoln. I don't go
this
over
is
the
a Paul
GW.
Virzi argument I've ever heard one. It's a definitive no or yes, and then it becomes clarified. Well, not a bridge that I notice.
Yeah. Well, you said tunnel.
You go over one role player bridge. Coming off the bench bridge.
Yeah, like a little path bridge that nobody.
Yeah, well, you'd be in the water if you didn't.
But no major one. No major one.
Paul,
not a
bridge and tunnel. I hate to tell you.
It would be a 12th. It would be a 12th man. It would be a 12th man little path. It would be a, it's not, And I
Paul,
think
by the way, not only has the worst sense of direction.
Oh.
Of anybody you're ever going to meet. He's not even aware if he's on a bridge or not.
Actually,
bridges are not noticeable. How many times have you driven to Manhattan, Paul?
Guilty as charged with that. I could probably say I was in the car. My friends have actually said this is shocking. This is shockingly bad. My wife actually looked at me and said, I actually can't believe. One time, Giannis Pappas was we were driving down. He almost fucking jumped out of the car. I go, dude, I hope we're going to make it to Gotham. And we were 8 blocks away. I didn't know where we were. And he goes,
I know that's the thing, Paul. When you're in Manhattan, the streets are numbered.
Yeah. I go, dude,
you can look in every block.
I go, dude, we got like 14 minutes to get here. He goes, dude, we're 2 lights away. Like, I didn't even know. It's brutal. I just can't catch my bearings. It's actually a problem. Like, you never want to be lost with me. It's like, I just can't. It's fucked up.
I just love how everything with your brain is your brain has to catch it. Like, Paul, how'd you do in school? You did bad like me? And you're like, no, if a subject caught me, it caught me. I just love the arrogance of that. Like, listen, if it's interesting enough,
yeah,
You can catch my attention.
I was a distracted kid. I had problems, dude. My mom, I'll never forget the story. My first grade teacher, her name was, she's probably, I mean, she was old then. So my first grade teacher, if she's alive, she's an old woman. Her name was Judy. That was her name. And
Judy.
Judy. Her first name was Judy. Her last name was Judy. So she probably married a guy whose last name was Judy. And she talked like this. She talked very much like this. And me and my mom always joke about it. She called my mom and she just goes, I'm very worried about Paul. I'm just worried about Paul. He's having problems. Is everything okay at home with Paul? And my mom and I used to just sit like, how's Paul?
Wait, your mother would make fun of your teacher with you?
Like we would just joke and be like, "Hey, Paul," like later in life, like we would
I was gonna say,
like she would. No,
then I would understand. Well, shit, if my parents made fun of the teachers that said I was an asshole, I would have done even worse. I guarantee you, Paul. I guarantee you, there is no fucking way you did worse in high school than I did.
Oh, dude, I graduated. I was a C student, man. I was like,
I destroy that.
Wow.
C students, middle of the pack.
Yeah, but dude,
I got like an 800 something combined on my SATs. I just knocked my mic out here.
Yeah, it just sounded like you're in an airplane all of a sudden.
Yeah, 800 something combined on your SATs, and I took a SAT prep course. Like I studied for this shit. Dude, I couldn't even guess right.
Wow. I would take you for like just knowing your vibe, demeanor. You got like, I look at you like between 83 and 86 average just by our convos. No, huh?
No, dude.
No.
I was, I you know what it was with me? If I went down in the first quarter back then, I was losing by 50. I didn't know how to come back. It was like, school started kicking my ass in 4th grade, and I won one round in like 6th grade. And then 7th grade, they kind of got me again. In 8th grade, I was kind of hanging in. And then 9th grade came in algebra. I had to go to summer school. And then after that,
wow,
like my grades was saying I was dumb. And I was just like, I concur. I agree. I just gave into it. Wow. And I was just like, all right, I'm just going to be funny. Because I know I'm not going to be, this is going to be it. Because I know I'm not going to get a good, because, the whole time you're in fucking school, you need 2 years of a language, you need extracurricular activity and all this. I wasn't doing anything. It was just like, what about, getting sent down to the principal? Class clown shit. Does any of that count? No.
Yeah. I wouldn't take you for I was opposite. I always pulled myself into the 4th. I rallied the troops in the 4th, dude. I have a great story, and
we didn't know how to win. We had the tools.
I had
we couldn't get it done.
I had a teacher. Shout out to Miss Scora, man. She did something. She's amazing. Fridays we would write essays, and I was in like the non-regents class, and we would write essays, and every time we would just hand it in on Friday. And then one day she just came up to me. She goes, "Do you wait after class?" And she goes, "Your essays, why are you in this class?" She goes, "Your essays are always so good. And the way you close out the story is always so good." And she's like, "You're just distracted and stuff." She goes, "I'm going to do something." And she goes, "And I want you to prove me right. And don't make me look like I made a mistake." She goes, "I'm going to put you in a higher English class." And dude, she like lifted me up, dude. And I went from the lower English class as a 70s student. She put me in the higher English, and I ended up getting an 86 that quarter. And it was just because she was one of those
believed in you.
She believed it, dude. But like, it's amazing, like what a teacher or coach can do if they know how to be an individual teacher or coach. The ones that just put you all under an umbrella and go, "This is the way," those people don't win. It's like in the fucking Last Dance. In the Last Dance, Phil Jackson was like, "I'm going to let Dennis Rodman go on a fucking bender for 3 days, and he's going to come back and we're going to fucking win." Bill Parcells with Lawrence Taylor. He doesn't have to. He can big out with hookers doing what he wants to do. He plays like that on Sunday. Those are the people that understand their personnel. And she understood me. No, but
dude, I remember I had a teacher goes, all right, for number 5, we're gonna call on the dumbest kid in the room, Bill Burr.
No,
and I should have laughed. Huh?
She said that?
Yeah, because he thought I should be doing better.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't realize, what I had going on at home. So I was just like, fuck this guy, fuck adults. And I just sat there writing AC/DC on my notebook. I remember the first year I had the guy I tried.
Yeah.
And I ended up in summer school. And then like the next year I had the same fucking guy again. And by September, it's like, am I really going to come back for extra help and do all of this shit again? It's my senior year. I'm already not going to go to a good college. I know that. That's what kills me, dude, is if I fucking studied. Like, I'm really jealous, not of the education.
I know.
Because, you don't get any better education. And I mean, it's just like, at the end of the fucking day, Paul, it really is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's the only math you fucking need, unless you're going to go build a goddamn bridge. Okay? And then then you got to have like common sense.
I won't drive over it. I don't drive over that bridge.
Hey, not a noticeable bridge. Hey, I need a suspension bridge with lights, something with a little pizzazz.
Signs. I need signs. Yeah.
Yeah. That bridge isn't on a postcard. I mean, in my world, you're not a bridge. You're not a bridge. Paul, the amount of bridges that you have to drive over just to get out of your fucking neighborhood that you don't even notice you're driving over. Brooks and streams and all day. You live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
No, Manhattan. I go from upstate New York to Manhattan. I don't go over one fucking bridge. I just cruise right on in.
You ever go to the Bahamas? Yeah, no planes. No planes.
Not anything noticeable. Nothing to write home about. I mean, I get into some tube type of thing and people saying, put on your seatbelt. I thought it was a bus. Bumpy ride.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so I was just my senior year. I was just like, so I'm going to fucking try. I'm still like, what I was going to say was I just wish I could go, if I could do high school over again. What I'm jealous about bigger schools is not the stupid fucking education, which has really been exposed to be no better than anything else. I saw this great thing on that, talking about prestige, prestigious schools. Prestige, the original French meaning of that was deceit. So you're buying into this idea that, 1 + 1 = 2 at Harvard is somehow not the same as 1 + 1 = 2. I'd say BU. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting there if I'm hiring somebody going, ooh, this guy went to Harvard. This person only went to BU. I'm like, those are the same that's the same school. Just
my brother Christian went to BU, but he was also like,
all right, then strike that because I've met him. I'm saying, okay, BU, let's say Boston. No, I'm kidding.
No, dude, and it's a business, Bill. You know what it costs?
Yeah, but why I'm jealous?
Yeah,
is the sports programs.
Yes,
like I got a friend of mine went to a Big Ten college. Big Ten college. So like the football team, he still follows it. He goes back to games. I got another buddy of mine that went to like Carolina or Duke or something like that and went to those games and still follows those teams. You have like that connection back to it. Where if you don't study and you go to a shit school and you have no sports teams or like your teams just suck every year, it's just, you just graduate and there's no, I'm envious. Like when I've gone to like on the road and I've gone to big college, a lot of football games and I see those people like, I graduated here in 72. I'll tell you, who the best fucking Florida Gator was? I love talking to those people. Those people at LSU, Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State, all of those big fucking programs. There's something about USC, though, is gross. I think the celebrities ruin it. It's just, I don't know what it about. There's just something about USC where I don't get that vibe from them. They just seem like a slimy corporation. Even though they're all doing horrible shit.
There's nobody more perfect than Pete Carroll to coach that team. There's nobody more perfect than him. I mean, he was the perfect guy. Just sneaky Pete, man, out the back door.
Sneaky Pete, right out the back door.
Oh my!
I love that when what's his face gave him shit. Your boy there,
Who?
Sanchez.
What did he say?
When he left early,
he said
at USC. Pete Carroll went public and said that he shouldn't be leaving early. And then when Sneaky Pete was sneaking out the back door, when the fucking hounds hell was showing up at the front, he was going like, "Yeah, I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready to make the jump to the NFL."
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Somebody else told me one time. He said, "He goes, I feel like anytime there's a major college sports scandal, USC is always one of the teams named."
Yeah. Yeah, no, they got banned. Like they were in that big thing that he did, and they were like not eligible for a bowl game for years while he's like on the sidelines in Seattle.
But there's a lot of guys but I think USC in a way is guilty of their is a victim because of their location. All right. LA per capita has the most smoking hot chicks that you can tempt a recruit with. They got the whole Hollywood thing. They got the unbelievable weather. They got the beaches and all of that. I mean, when you really look at like LA, it looks like a postcard for doing blow. You know what I mean? As opposed to trying to get somebody to go to Iowa.
Right.
What are you going to do? You don't have to be lonely. Remember that when they played that? Were you at that Rose Bowl when Stanford played that to them?
Yeah.
Farmers only.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, what are you going to tempt them with?
Yeah, I guess
you get yourself a 4-wheeler and you can just keep driving. Like just start driving. Just make sure when you get to a half tank you turn around or you will probably never see you again.
See, if I would go, you know where I would go. Where would I go?
Oh, that's a good question. Where would you play?
You know where I would go.
Oh, Rutgers. You love New Jersey. No, let me see.
No, come on.
Paul Virzi. Notre Dame.
That's one of them, but I would that was one.
Wait. Give me 5 guesses.
All right.
No, 3. 5's too many.
All right.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
LSU.
Nope.
Fuck. Michigan.
No.
Give me the conference.
One more. One more. I'll give you.
Well, I know you. I remember you being impressed at the Red River game, Texas or Oklahoma.
No, I love that, but you're getting closer, a little south. Go a little south.
Well, Texas, south of what? South of the Red River game, Paul, would be Texas A&M, Texas, SMU.
All right, I'll tell you.
What state?
No, Notre Dame was when I was in 8th grade, we had to write a note to ourselves of where we're going to be in 4 years. And I said I was going to be the starting quarterback of Notre Dame.
That's hilarious. I said I was going to go to Notre Dame and become a lawyer.
No.
Yeah, I was too slow, Paul. I didn't have a good arm either.
Oh, I would have been in a blow scandal and you would have been representing me, okay? I would but
you would have had to lie and said that you had a little bit of Irish. He's an 8th Irish. He's got a little bit of Irish blood in him.
Not playing sports and having the grades, I'd probably go to Hurricanes, Miami, Florida. Yeah, Florida. I would go.
Wait. Where you would play football?
No, like I'm saying, like not play football. Like if I wasn't going to play, like where I would just go to college if I could go anywhere would probably have been Miami because I'd still get the beaches. I wouldn't be that far away from home. I wouldn't have to fly across. And I heard I heard the University of Miami. I heard they like to party, Bill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. You would come out with you'd have no cartilage left in your nose.
Oh, dude, I'd have like a 1.2 GPA. I would have to skip semesters because I was of money. It would be, yeah.
Wait, so where would you want to play football?
Notre Dame is where I want to play football. I
said that was my first guess.
Yeah, no. I meant like not sports, but yeah, you actually got it right. If it was sports, my dream.
Am I crazy here? Then why was I continuing to guess?
I don't know. Maybe we missed. But
I thought you said no.
No. I thought you said. No, you're a stud. No. I thought you said you were all right. No, you're not all right. My dream was to be quarterback of Notre Dame. When I was starting to play and people knew that I had a big arm and I wanted to be Notre Dame. And then first of all, I was 5'8", no quarterback in the history since Doug Flutie. And he's
Doug Flutie, 5'9" and 3/4.
5'9" and 3/4. So it was never
my height.
I
am the same height as Doug Flutie.
I stood next to him at a beach, dude. He had flip-flops on and he was pushing his kid in a thing. And I was just going like, this guy is one of the best athletes ever. And he looks so small. Then they said he went to the basketball court and just started it was like, he's just one of those dudes, man. He's just one of those dudes.
Yeah.
That, dude, by the way, how about Doug Flutie's career when he came back to the NFL and played for the Bills?
Brutally underrated. That guy is a winner. Everywhere he went, the team won.
Yeah.
That's it. Boston College was nowhere. The football program was nowhere. And this guy went down into the Orange Bowl. Well, God knows the Patriots can never win for fucking decades. To Gerard Phelan. Oh, he got it. He did it. He did it. Flutie did it. I still remember that call.
That's great.
I'll never forget that, dude. That was like we won the national championship. And I remember we were looking when we were ranked 4th. Oh, God, dude, that just took me back to such a vivid memory. We were all wearing AstroTurf shoes. Remember when those things were in? Yes. And I had the spot-built ones with the big fucking cow's tongue hanging over it.
I remember those.
This other dude, he had the Nike ones with the blue swish, and he was holding up the football card. The gambling. This is just for amusement only. Remember that thing? And we were looking in the sports page and at the gambling card, and they were saying how he was talking about we were ranked like 7th or 8th. After that game, we were ranked, and then we beat Houston in the bowl game. The Houston Cougars beat them in the bowl game. We ended up being ranked 4th in the country. And that was back when who else was big back then? Miami was one of the big ones. We beat them. It was insane. But he put that on the map. And then after that, he went to the New Jersey Generals in the USFL, which was a shit show. Then he went to the CFL, won up there. I want to say he won a couple of Grey Cups or something.
I think he did.
Although Warren Moon was up there winning all the time. So I'm not sure. But he was part of a winner up there. He came back. Did he go to... I know he was Chicago, Patriots, Buffalo, Chargers.
Yes. But Buffalo was the run.
Buffalo was the one he went to.
Those couple years in Buffalo, they were going like he had some magic left, dude. He was the Flutie Flakes and all that shit.
Patriots didn't know what to do with him. They tried to have him be a pocket passer. It's like this guy has to roll out and improvise.
Didn't you guys have him come out once to kick a field goal? You guys had him come out to kick a field goal once, or like a spot kick or something like that. I remember.
Pooch.
Yeah.
Kick.
That's how talented that guy was. Like, that guy's such an asset that they were like, he was like a utility baseball player in football. It was just like that guy could do anything.
If he ever as a kid did the punt, pass, and kick competition, he's like a decathlete that played football. Yeah. I bet he can throw a javelin. He is. He's like a Bruce Jenner type.
All right, I got one for you.
Get it? Sorry.
And it doesn't have
nothing on the rest his soul joke. Nothing against fucking Caitlyn.
Oh,
I said it. I go. He's like a Bruce Jenner type. Rest his soul.
The new governor of California, Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh God, I hope she wins.
Oh, dude, me too. That would be awesome. Dude,
because it would be a conservative person that transitioned. I just selfishly as a comedian.
Yeah. Dude,
but it is the kind of thing that fucking California would vote for. And you know something? All these people on the right would get pissed. Fucking liberal Hollywood, elects, Caitlyn Jenner. It's like, nah. You guys elected fucking Schwarzenegger. So come on. We all do it. We all got our guy.
Yo, I just love watching her drill golf balls. She fucking drills them. All right, I got one for you. Doesn't have to, I was going to say it has to be an athlete, but doesn't have to be an athlete. And doesn't have to be alive. You get to sit on a fishing boat, just you and this person. You and this person on a fishing boat.
Is there a canopy to cover me?
Case of beer, canopy, you're cool. You're fishing. They're open for any discussion at all. Nothing is off limits. And they want to talk to you for like 3-4 hours out on the boat fishing. And it's just you two. And the rule is it never leaves that circle. It never leaves you two. You
all right. I don't want to talk to anybody great.
Okay. You get anybody in the world. Who do you?
I want to talk to somebody who was considered crazy/great. So okay. One of the first guys I thought of, Hollywood Henderson, Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Who had cocaine in a remember those Vicks inhalers?
Yeah.
There's NFL films footage of him taking it out of his waistband. Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That guy liked to party, huh?
Yeah. Him. Mercury Morris. Dwayne Thomas. I don't know if Mercury Morris is still around. I'm not sure about Hollywood Henderson. Dwayne Thomas, I'm not sure either. Dexter Manley. Got the NFL, could not read, was illiterate. I would want to talk to guys like that. Like, how did that work? I'd want to talk to guys back when they would give you a new car. When you come to visit the school and you committed, you'd get a threesome in like a fucking new car. Like when it was that overtly corrupt. As opposed to now where I feel like, because everybody's got cell phones and social media, like they've had to dial back the corruptness. Like I would want to know like how bad did it get?
Yeah.
As far as like football players like that. I'd want to talk to that guy who did fucking acid and threw a perfect game.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking anybody in the world. I'm thinking like, dude, I would sit down with Hitler and be like, what the fuck's the matter with you?
Oh, I thought you meant athletes.
No, anybody in the world. I said
dude, you would sit on a boat with Hitler and say, what the fuck is the matter with you? That's hilarious.
Like, what the fuck?
First of all, he probably wouldn't even talk to you because you don't fit his fucking perfect human specimen.
No, I don't know if it would be Hitler. I think a good one would be, dude, I don't know, man. There's a lot there. Dude, you got Muhammad Ali, U.S. president. Eddie Murphy would be one that if I could sit with Eddie for fucking 4 hours fishing.
I thought you just meant athlete.
No, I meant in the world, but you can go athlete. If I went athlete, I would probably go, dude, I don't know. Athlete, I would. All right, if I say anybody in the world, I would say it's between probably a U.S. president or Eddie Murphy, just because of what he did for me from when I was 10 years old.
Which president?
Oh, dude.
Jimmy Carter. I would love to talk to him. He's the only fucking human being that's ever been president since I've been alive. That human as far as like, actually, I feel genuinely cared about the working person.
I think Lincoln or Roosevelt would be two really fucking good ones, dude.
I think those are both hacky.
Yeah, but hacky they know shit. Like I don't care about.
Wouldn't go Woodrow Wilson, talk about him to his letter of regret about helping create the fucking Federal Reserve.
Nixon would be an interesting one too. He already, yeah, I don't know, man. Sports wise,
I may listening to his tapes.
That is kind of funny. Just look at Hitler and be like, the fuck's the matter with you? He's just sitting there, I got one. I don't know.
No, can we go back to that? Like, what would you expect to get out of that? Like when you look at Hitler and just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
If I was
which is such a legit question.
If I was sitting down,
what were you thinking?
Yeah, if I was sitting with beers and we were fishing, and I was like, Adolf, dude, I got to tell you something, man. It's like, what the fuck were you trying? Like, how fucking evil are you? Like, what were you trying to do? Like, what
would you do if he actually went like, I know. I went down a rabbit hole. I read the wrong shit. And, I was good at making a speech. Then I got these followers. I started getting my dick sucked, and I didn't want it to go away. Dude, it got out of control. I was relieved to blow my brains out. No, that's what I'm asking. I'd be like, dude, did you really blow your brains out, or did you go down to fucking...
Yeah, were you down
the friendly confines of South America? Figure that one out. A whole group of people that don't even fit in, that would have been on the fucking executioner's block. I actually think the people of South America, the women, are so goddamn beautiful. I think that they are the only ones that had the power to cure Nazis. Like, they would actually go down there and be like, go to Brazil and shit. What the fuck are we thinking?
Yeah. Just some fucking Brazilian wax, just fucking, he'd be like, yeah, all the hate goes away.
Yeah.
You see some beautiful beach. They're fucking, everyone's got drinks. It's like, just go behind them.
Yeah. Maybe we're just sick of the winter and we needed a vacation. Maybe that's all it was, Paul.
That might be the answer. The answer might be sitting on that boat anything is on with somebody that was evil or cruel. And you try to really reason or try to figure out why. And he's got to answer.
Honestly.
Yeah. Another one could be like
But don't you think that would be the same as like talking to somebody like, he's just so committed in his ways. Like, it would just be like talking to somebody who is like committed to wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. And then you just be in some fucking social media loop conversation.
Over. Helix. I love my Helix mattress. I didn't even know I needed a new mattress till I got one and realized what I was missing. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for somebody else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that
low self-esteem
will be perfect for the way that you sleep, especially somebody like me with a bad back and neck. I got the medium firm there. Everybody's unique to Helix, and Helix knows that. So they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft
the pillows are for your wife's bad attitude. Kidding.
They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, and even a Helix Plus mattress for you plus size sleepers. That's always going to make me laugh for you big boys. Okay.
I was just picture a big round bed. Doesn't make a difference which way you enter. It's all there's only right answers.
I took the Helix quiz and was matched with the medium firm, which actually helped my lower back. It's been awesome getting unboxed videos from so many of you who also found the Helix mattress of your dreams. So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that's matched to you. The mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You didn't ever need
anything better than a good night's sleep.
Absolutely no. And I mean that. You know that, Bill. We were on tour together. I got up 11 o'clock. You don't ever need to go to the mattress store. Helix is awesome, but you don't need to take my word for it. Helix was awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick for 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. Just go to helix.com/better, take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. That's ridiculous.
It's so gross. Who's picking that up?
Somebody's sleeping.
Keep it.
Some fat fuck slept 99 nights on one of these things. They'll even pick it up for you.
It'll be all salsa and cum stains.
they'll pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattresses, all mattress orders, and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/better. That our listeners will get the 2 pillows thrown in, which is a great deal. That's helixsleep.com/better for up to $200 off, and not 1, but 2 free pillows.
You know, I just realized comedically, jizz is way funnier than cum. Cum is gross. Jizz is funny. Jizz stains, funny. Cum stains, ugh. Special victims, cum stains. All right.
That's a true.
Dude, can I get that ringtone of Paul Virzi going, I got up 11 o'clock. Whatever. You sound like Tracy Morgan. You did too. That whole Canada tour, I knew, do not call Paul. Wait till Paul wakes up. All right, everybody. Oh, look who is. It's Rex MD. Hey, Paul, should Viagra really cost $90? I don't think so.
No.
Why does it cost that much? I'll tell you, if a woman's vagina couldn't get... Sorry. That's why I got to tell you about Rex MD. RexMD.com has FDA-approved generic Viagra, starting at just $2 per tablet and delivered discreetly to your door. Here you go. Here's how it works. Just fill out a brief survey, and if appropriate, you can try a starter pack of generic Viagra. Starter packs are currently available to new customers. RexMD.com has over 100,000 men, over 100,000 men get generic Viagra from the comfort of their home. What's generic Viagra? You're going to get it up, but you're not going to have a rager, right?
You're gonna get it up, but it's not 4 hours. It's just like you get 15 minutes.
You get the job done. There's no copay. There's no doctor office visits, and your shipping is always free. If you're looking for generic Viagra, RexMD has made the process fast, easy, and affordable. I'm actually looking at this is more like, Apple gives you those awful chargers as opposed to the high-speed ones. Maybe RexMD with the generic Viagra gives you the rager, coming in like a superhero when he puts on the wrong suit,
Rager's like my favorite one. There's nothing funnier than Rager.
Rager. I mean, it's just something has to be done. So don't wait another minute. RexMD is now offering starter packs of generic Viagra for new customers. Visit RexMD.com/better right now to get started. That's RexMD.com/better. Oh, by the way, dude, how funny was that fucking text I sent you that woman wrote?
Oh, so funny.
All right, here we go. This right here. As 2 married guys who fortunately did not marry this, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is something you'll be happy that you fucking avoided. You do not marry this. This is an actual post from some post. This is a woman talking about her dream husband, marriage, family, and all that. I want a family where my kids can clearly see how much their father loves me. It's fine so far.
Yeah.
I want them to damn near be like, ew, why you always touching on mama? Or mom is so spoiled. And you know how daddy is about our mom, even when we're old and gray. That's the ultimate to me. And it just ends there. And then I love this person. This is literally my fucking... It's just like, there wasn't a word in... It's like, are you already competing for the attention of your husband that you haven't met yet against your unborn children?
I mean, she just seems to me that she would fucking jump ship the first fucking sign of just
how dark you just went. Where you just like, I mean, listen, nobody reads people like Sicilians.
No, she would fucking dip on that guy if they were on a boat. As soon as the waters got rough, dude, done.
I would think she's going to pressure her kids to be popular. She's going to be one of those people that has difficulty with aging, clocking what, her daughter's kids are wearing. Like, dude, the second you have kids, like, it's fucking over, dude. Like there's nothing is about you forever.
No, it's true, but that is so narcissistic. She's making it like it's not about her. She's trying to, but it's all about her. It's that woman wants to be the center of the fucking universe, and any poor motherfucker that doesn't give her that is done.
And any guy that marries that, if that's the attitude going in,
she would lie and say he hit her if he didn't.
No, I wouldn't say hit her. She would say that I don't.
No, I don't like
him when he gets around. She would say that, so she would get custody.
Nah, she'd go further. That one that you read, she'd say I was afraid at night. He'd get angry when he drank. She would go hard. She would fucking go hard.
You know what, Paul? I have to default to you and your Mediterranean blood.
Yeah, she would go, I just felt, well, did he ever hit you, ma'am? No, but I just felt uneasy. And the guy's going like, dude, I mean, who knows? Maybe she's a sweetheart. We're both wrong. I don't know.
There is that possibility.
But
like,
I just want a man to love me. It's like, hey, your husband's going to love you and kiss you in front of your kids.
Yeah, he had kids with you. And I like the whole, just where is the spotlight in that whole scenario? Every scenario, it's on her. And she's just, Yeah,
it was never like, oh, and I'd love to, I just want him to be all over me and I'll take care of him sexually always. And he'll never think of straying. And he'll never fucking
him sexually.
Yeah, but like, it's never about that. You notice that? You notice how it was never like, I just want to have him love me, but I'll take care of him too. It's never that. It's never fucking
Who still talks about themselves when there's kids involved?
Yeah.
The second you present this, okay, you're married, you have kids. What do I think? All right, I don't want my kids to go through all of this shit I went through. I don't want them to be spoiled. I got to figure out a way to thread the needle where they're not afraid of me, but they respect me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking like, oh, I want my wife to fucking, be rubbing my head and making me a roast beef sandwich every fucking. Who's kid who? That's out the door. That's out the door, Paul.
Oh, that leaves quick. No, but what I was going to say was, it's never like, I just want a man. How about this? Here's a nice one. Here's one that would be okay.
You got the hands going, Paul. Here we go. Shoulders, everything's going now. Here we go.
Here's a nice one. I just want a man to love me and show that he loves me in front of my kids, but can also call me out on my bullshit and put me in my place sometimes the way that I'll go at him, he'll go at me. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's getting a little rough there. Put me in my place. Huh?
Well, not put me in my place, but like.
No, and I know that I'm here and he's here.
No. When I say put me in my place, I mean, call me on my bullshit.
Listen, I agree with the whole thing, showing your kids that you love their mother is huge.
Yeah, your thing knocked out.
Came around to the kids. It was just all about her.
That's the John Wooden quote. The John Wooden quote is the greatest thing a father can do for his kids is love their mother. And listen, that's a great quote. And I see my kids light up.
But that's about the kids. Her fucking thing was just all about herself.
Yeah. I think your thing came undone there.
Herself. I don't know. What are you doing?
Oh, your thing came undone.
Your mic came out.
Oh, how did it come undone? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Back in.
Is it there? You know what? This is like a fucking one of those socks that loses its elasticity. So now it's not going to fucking. I need a new cord.
How about the best thing a mother can do for their kids is they take care of daddy once in a while, okay? I'm kidding.
Hey, if you want that mood around the house to fucking calm down a little bit, you can get rid of the fucking low pressure system building in his balls there.
Dude, we're thinking.
Pressure, sorry.
We're thinking about doing, dude. I got to tell you, man, you told me this a long time ago. And I was always, we lived in a place we weren't able to have a dog. So we had a couple cats. One of them went down, rest his soul, best cat ever, other cat. But having Lloyd now and just having Lloyd. Oh, dude, all the time. Oh, yeah. But dude, he is so smart. His vocabulary, like trainers are just like, dude, he understands when you talk to him. But like now he's 5. He's like 5.5. So he's slowed down.
I was like, the dog's talking.
No, the amount of words the trainer says, like the amount of words they understand. And I could just be like, you want to go out? Like the way I'll say, do you want to go outside? He'll go, yeah. But then I'll be like, all right, you want some water? And he just like every little thing from another room, I could say something and he gets it. I'll be like, where'd mommy go? And and he'll just go and he'll like look at where she always is. Like, It's awesome. No, he's awesome. But like, I'm just going like, I want another one of these fucking things because Lloyd is like my wife where it's always what he's looking for. He patrols the house. Then when he calms down, he's looking. At night, he's up and down like a fucking prison guard. Like he's always, he doesn't relax. And I want a dog that like he's just on it, dude. He's on it. I mean, but he does, he sleeps hard. I love that. He's a little lazy. After he's done, he goes down hard. You know, he's like, he plays hard. But he's just like looking the whole time. He's like a dude in a bar that like can't like almost had a fight, but he just keeps looking like you're trying to. He's like, dude, it's over. It's fucking.
So what do you want to get a dog that will chill this thing out?
No. He's chill, but I want to get another one so that he's not always just focused on like. I mean, I guess it's in him, but I just want like another dog so they can hang out together, be together, and I just kind of just want another dog because of how cool he is. Because he's just like, it's so cool having a dog. I remember you telling me that. Because you had a dog when I had little kids, and it's just like there's something about. Did you see that guy was in a pool and he had that beautiful blue pit bull, and he was at a pool party, and the dog is around the pool, and he just closed his eyes and sunk down, and the dog fucking looked, and then the dog just started to like ran around, and everyone was watching him, and he just fucking dove in to save him, and everybody clapped, and he like grabbed the dog, and it was the sickest thing ever. It was amazing. It was amazing. Like the dog was like
fake drowning to show everybody how much this dog loved him. You know what? That guy should marry that other chick and they'll have the greatest fucking, they'll make another Hitler. Hey, look how much my dog loves me. I'm going to make it think that I'm dying. Would you ever do that to a human being?
No.
I'll tell you this about dogs. Every year we watch on Thanksgiving, we watch the dog show. Right, we gamble on it. Me and my wife try to,
Do you?
Yeah, we bet to see who's going to win or whatever.
That's
right?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, I kind of nailed it like 2 years in a row. And now I lost my touch. But when I watch those things, like 80% of the dogs I would get. I love. There's just a couple of those little fucking clutch bag fucking dogs. I'm just not into them.
No, me neither, dude. I need a dog to be medium to big, anywhere from like 50 pounds up to. Dude, I got a buddy. Dude, I got a buddy who's a cop. He's got a 170 pounder, dude. He's got a Cane Corso, which is a Sicilian Mastiff. Dude, this thing, if it bumps you, it's like 1/7. It's gigantic.
Yeah, dude, that's like a buffalo calf. Did you ever see that fucking idiot who was living with the buffalo?
Yes. Taking it to the fucking bar and shit.
Well, he was trying to get fucking past it in the hallway, and it kept slamming him into the glass like a fucking like boarding.
Yeah.
He's going, oh, and he's like, don't touch, oh, and he just kept.
He's like, we leave him in the living room. Did you see that? Like people would walk in, and there would just be a full-size buffalo sitting in the living room. There'd be somebody on the couch watching TV.
Do you understand how big those fucking things are?
Yeah,
I didn't. And I didn't until I saw that fucking. I mean, I thought they were like cow size.
Dude, people hit moose in Canada, and instead of like in the US where we hit deer and it fucks the car up, the moose will just literally take out the whole top of the fucking car and like those things are like insanely big, like monstrously big, and they're like out, like just out.
You know what bugs me about prey? Is so much of them, if they just could get together as a group, they just stand there watching their friend get fucked up. I even saw one time a bison got run down by some wolves. What they do is at first the wolves are like, fuck, these things are huge. Then they just get them to run, and then they take down the weakest one. So one of them was trailing, and as the weakest one was being taken down, he ran by and he gave him like a swipe, and they all fucking scattered. It's like, why don't you guys all do that? The only guys that I really see do that are the buffalo in Africa. Every once in a while, they get the best of the fucking lines.
Wildebeests.
Not the wildebeest. It's like the Those giant fucking buffalo. They're like no joke.
Bison. No, it's not bison.
No, in Africa.
Oh.
Cape Horn, buffalo, whatever the fuck they're called.
What's the difference between buffalo and bison?
I don't know.
The Cape buffalo, you're right, Bill.
They look real similar. They look real similar.
The Cape buffalo.
Is there a difference between a buffalo and a bison? So they don't have buffalo burgers. They have a bison. Maybe it's the male.
Oh, I like bison meat's good.
Generally, the buffalo has a larger body than the bison. The buffalo also has bigger horns. The bison has a larger head used to forage for feed during winter months. The buffalo also has a smooth coat, while the bison has a shaggy winter coat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, I don't want it walking up to my car in a fucking national park. Can you imagine if we got stuck behind one of those fucking idiots?
Do you remember the guy who put one in his car? He was driving through a national park and he saw like a baby buffalo and he thought that it was like there was a problem with it. So he lifted the thing up, put it in the back of his like Toyota 4Runner, and they were like, and the people at the park were like, "Yo, we're gonna have to kill this thing now. Like it can't live. Like you just like I don't know if they killed it, but he was just like you can't take a buffalo and put it in the car, drive it, and expect it to not."
You can't touch, and what you can't do either is you can't touch babies. So because when the mother smells it, she'll abandon them. So we were in the backyard and we saw this little thing at night, like rolled up and shiny. And I'm going like, what the fuck is that, dude? Is that a fucking, it honestly, like from a distance, I was like, is that like a turtle? What the fuck is that thing? Right. So we went up to it and it was basically,
That's a fucking tuna, bro.
It's a baby
what the
wheel
fuck
man.
is that?
What? It's a baby wheel man. Holy no. So we go to it and it's like it was a baby deer and she was rolled up like this and you just saw the lines. And what it is their legs, that shit, even in like Bambi where their legs fall out, what it is when they're walking, they have to, what they call it's like a drop. They have to drop and get their energy. And the mother is around, like either getting food or whatever. So we read that there, but I went and like, I just kind of barely touched it. And then I didn't. And we read and they were like, don't touch it because the mother smells humans and will kind of abandon it. So, but then we always.
Why the fuck would you touch a wild animal, dude? People,
I just did like that. Like, I just wanted to feel, I didn't know what it was at first. It was like, and then I saw it like all rolled up and shit. And I was just like.
That's a dangerous game to walk up to an animal you don't know what it is and to touch it.
Yeah,
Look at this fucking guy.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, so that's a buffalo. All right. Bison almost like they don't have that hump back either. Maybe they do.
Andrew, can you find the guy? Please find the guy who did the impression of Conor McGregor after the fight. If you could just find it, it's on TikTok. There's a guy and they go, "This is the best Conor McGregor impression ever." Dude, I was fucking, and the guy looks like he's like either Mediterranean or Arabic, and he fucking nailed this thing, dude. If you could find it, it would be incredible. Because it was a fluke. Oh, dude. I gotta try to find it if you can.
Yeah, I know. It must have been hard for him, though, dude. It's like you train all that time and then some fucking stupid injury.
No, I know.
Takes you out like that. That's a bitch.
The fight game, dude, like his leg too, man. Like they got to do something with that leg check, dude. Cause like it's happened to like 5 guys now where if you kick wrong, the leg just fucking, it's.
I don't know how you even like check a kick with your shin, dude. You kicked in the shin. That's it. You're going down.
Well, Dustin Poirier looked at him and smiled in the fight, if you notice, and he pointed to it. Because when Conor went to do a kick, he did it with his foot, they said, instead of his. So they heard like a little pop. And he kind of fucking smirked at him and pointed because they both heard it. And then later on, he broke it. So he was probably now Dana White, they're saying that it was fractured. I just don't like that when you watch a fight and then they're like, oh, he was compromised before. It's like, don't go in there and talk that shit then. For anybody, like they
he's got to sell the fight, Paul. That's all he's doing. People take it personally. He's selling the fight. That's like that YouTube kid. He's saying, I beat Mayweather, so you'd be like, oh, I can't wait to see him get beat. Now he's going to fight like Tyson or something. It's just like he's just selling. He's trying to piss you off and make you want to see him get beat so bad that he gets your money.
Oh, dude, I hope one of these YouTube stars fight Tyson and Tyson catches one. I don't wish it.
Not, dude, because they're not gonna. That's not gonna be part of the agreement.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we're gonna go in and we're gonna have an exhibit. Second, it's an exhibition, dude. That's it. You're out.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to, watch people punch each other in the chest.
Dude, I'm going for. When's the last time you had a massage, dude? I got to go for a massage soon. I need
every other week. I got one.
Yeah, you gotta. It's actually a must. Money gets taken out of my checking from a place every month. I just have, and then you could build them up. You could build them up, but like they're. Oh. Do you want to laugh?
My masseuse is a Jedi, dude. Like I first found this person when I had a sciatic nerve issue. And dude, yeah. She fucking like with the elbow in the back of my leg. Like there's like 3 layers of muscle. Dude, I was just from the first pass was coming up off the table. And each week we go a little bit deeper till she got all the way down to the bone, the whole fucking thing. Because people are like, sciatic nerve, man, you're going to have that for the rest of your life. Nope. She got rid of it. Well, I knew she knew what the fuck because when it was my left leg and she started with my right shoulder, was her instinct to go there. And I was like, okay, either this person doesn't know what they're doing or they're like a genius. And turned out she was like a genius.
That's amazing.
Same thing with my calves, dude. If you grab my calves, I will like, first time she went just like that, they're a little glued up. And I was just like, coming up on the fucking table.
Yeah.
And they got to like, because I guess the muscle fiber like goes like that when you move it. And when you do something, you get hit or whatever, it kind of gets mashed up like that. And then it gets kind of glued together. So what they're doing is pushing it down and then having you move it to break it up. And that's what hurts. Dude, I told her, I felt like in my calves, I had like a fucking ball of hornets. That's what it felt like. So she's down to like the last layer. And yeah, I don't get like cramps in my legs or anything like that anymore.
Yeah, man. Like they give me like, it sucks when, this woman was like in her 30s and she goes, how's the pain? And I go, all right. And dude, she was killing me. It took everything. I almost said, you got to stop. I couldn't bring myself.
Well, that's not good if they're really killing you, because then you're going to tense up and you're going to cause other problems. So you got to get out of the ego and be like, that hurts.
Yeah. She goes, just tell me, I'll take it down. And I was just like, I don't want her to be like, this guy's a pussy, man. So,
dude, you know how many guys fucking walk around with lifelong pain because of that attitude or fucking die? We're dumb.
Yo, years ago.
That's that Richard Pryor bit. Macho Man. I'll take that knife and stick it up your ass, macho man. You gotta be like, ow, that hurts.
Years ago, I went to a foot masseuse, right?
It just seems like it would tickle.
I went to a foot masseuse, and like apparently they like get all kinds of muscles that are in your feet, and like it just does something, dude. And I was laying there, and she was doing the foot, dude. And I had like boxer briefs on, and
I knew it was going this direction.
No. It was a complete legit place. So she said to roll over, dude. And I just had a fucking rager. And I just said to her, I just go, sorry. All I could say, I was just like, sorry. I was fucking mortified, dude. Cause it was like, yeah, like it was so bad. And I was just like, and she kind of did like okay, like it was literally just a natural.
She's probably thinking, well, that's so gross, because she's like trying to help you out, and you're up there like, oh yeah.
No.
Like she must have been mortified.
No, I was mortified too, dude.
And I'm picturing you with like these Gomer Pyle fucking Marine issue briefs.
No, I just felt bad because she was like a professional at like the foot massage, and I just rolled over.
Jesus, because she was like a professional with the foot. Massage. Dope queens should be called 2 dopes.
No, dude, I felt so bad. I just go, I'm so sorry. I go, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect, like it was just, she just goes, flip over now. She couldn't really, and it was, dude, I was mortified. I never showed my face on that block again. Like I was just like,
why didn't you just say, yeah, all right, you got to give me a second?
She goes, okay, turn over now. And she was gonna, and then I just turned over and like my leg was up. And I just had a rager, dude. And she just was like, she was
I'm just picturing you flipping over and just.
She just goes.
Well, you had to know she was going to flip you over. You didn't try to talk it down off the ledge.
I
got a jumper.
It's like a negotiator. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. And I know I went
dead
over.
Dead babies.
I just said to her, I go, I'm so sorry. And she just kind of did like, oh, it's okay. And I was fucking brutal, man.
I could tell.
It was brutal. But then everything, then it subsided. Okay.
The embarrassment, it
was just brutal. But like, it's just tough, dude. Cause if you're laying somewhere in your underwear, you know, if you're laying somewhere in your underwear and then, you know, and you're getting something like something's being touched and then you're told to flip over, there's just
but your foot, dude. That's what I don't get.
There's part of your brain is going like, you know, dude, if my wife was giving me a massage and she told me to flip over, I'd have a rager.
Yeah, but that's your wife.
No. I know.
She married a good one. That's not a fucking above board massage parlor. Something could go down.
No, it was a long time ago. What can you do? But here's the bad news.
That was a nice exit. You just went right out the porthole. Nah, it was a long time ago. What can you do? Anyway.
Here's the bad news. We got no basketball. You got no hockey. Okay. No football for 6 weeks. So we're sitting here. What do we got? We got
baseball. I watched the whole game the other night, smoking a stick. Greatest.
Nice. Who'd you?
I watched Dodgers versus the Giants. They lost like 7-2. They lost last night. You know, I think it's Mike Yastrzemski, Kari Yastrzemski's grandson, plays for the Giants. How cool is that?
That is awesome. The Olympics start Friday night are the opening ceremonies, Tokyo.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. Once it became every other year, every 2 years, like, I just don't get into them the way I used to. But I used to. What was that song they used to play?
Which?
Yes. Is that Darth Vader? No, Darth Vader is
dun 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 na na na.
I know, it's like it's the same guy writing these fucking songs. Does John Williams just fucking? I mean, there's only 8 notes, right, or whatever. Fucking, he just keeps switching.
Emless, you know,
dude, that's like the fight songs.
Yeah,
I used to talk about that on my podcast. Not this one, the other one of the 19 I have. Where it's like da 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 da. It's the fucking same.
John Williams.
He did do it.
We lost Paul. Where'd Paul go?
I'm coming.
He's coming.
What happened?
What happened? You got a rager and it fucking hit cancel on your screen there.
What happened here? Okay, hold on.
You shut your video off.
Okay. I'm back. I'm back.
That's how I approach computers. What happened? Then you just you don't correct it and you just get madder at the computer. What happened here?
I got a big announcement, guys.
You're pregnant.
I got a big announcement. I'm late. No, Tony, remember Tony Roberts?
Yeah.
Tony Roberts used to have that joke where he was like one of those guys that was so silly that he would be like, man, you ever be with a woman? You want to be with her so bad. You lie about shit. It was, bitch, I'm late. that dude was, I'm doing my special, guys. It got announced. Tickets are on sale right now. Special number 2, September 18th at Levity Live. 2 shows Saturday night, September 18th. It's going to be directed by Pete Davidson. And I'm really looking forward to doing this new hour. So come out to that, man. And tickets are going quick. They're already getting sold. It's only 2 shows. It's an awesome venue. So come out to that, man. And I'll plug the other shit at the end.
That's amazing. I think we're almost at the end because my battery's red here. We talked for like an hour, right?
All right. Well, this Friday, I'll be at the SHU Theater in Fairfield. next week, Zanies, guys, July 30th and 31st. Go get tickets. And yeah, man, all the other dates are on paulvirzi.com. September 3rd and 4th, Wise Guys. Going, I think, August 6th and 7th. I'll be in Nebraska at the Funny Bone. All tickets on paulvirzi.com. But get those tickets for the special. I cannot wait to finally put this shit to bed. Unless these fucking assholes say COVID's coming back and going to make my fucking date not happen. But I don't think that's going to happen. We're not thinking that way. All right. We're not thinking that way. It's going to happen. It's going to fucking happen. But you know how many fucking times there's always a fucking bump in the road? Does there always have to be a bump in the fucking road? You know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's always some fucking, oh, well, we got to get capacity now. Oh, we got to go back to this. Oh, we got to go back to that because someone was a fucking
it's
asshole.
out of your hands. It's out of your hands. Half the people are going to go with it. The other half are not. Just have everybody wear fucking masks. Hopefully what happens is COVID keeps getting deadlier and deadlier, and it just kills the dumb people. That's all you can hope for at this point. I will be August 11th. I'm going to be at the Wilbur in Boston for the Wayne Preverty Memorial / reunion of all these comedians I haven't seen in forever. John David, Dan Smith, myself, Todd Parker, all the old crew. Mikey Pryor couldn't make it, unfortunately, but Jack Lynch, just a bunch of guys that I started out with, and then we invited a bunch of other people that are going to hang backstage. It's going to be awesome. And then I think 2 days later, the 13th, I'm at Foxwoods, and then the 28th, I'm in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh,
Florida. There you go. God willing, if there's no fucking hurricane.
And when this comes out, Saturday, today's Saturday, yesterday, Friday, will have been the on-sale date for your Bryce Jordan Center. It's the newest date. And
the Bryce Jordan Center
in University
near
Park,
Penn State. I believe I'm going to a Penn State game when I'm out there. That's what I got going on.
September 10th.
We didn't. Hey, Paul, is there anything better?
What?
Than being a fan of the Milwaukee Bucks in that great city and seeing them win it after a 50-year drought.
I know people from that city. People were reaching out that I knew. Such a fucking dude. They had 65,000 people outside the arena. It looked like fucking Woodstock. Those people went nuts. But I got to say it again. I'll bring it back. That Giannis performance was one for the ages, man. It was up there in my mind with the Vince Young 2005 Rose Bowl. Jordan against it's just the thing was he never, like, you're like, oh, he's going to start missing foul shots. Never did. He's going to start missing when he goes to the hole. Never did. He's going to start missing his jumper. Never did. Willing his team 50 points in a closeout championship finals game. He's also him and somebody else, I forgot, are the only he's actually the only person to have multiple 20-point quarters in a finals. So he did it in game 2 and he did it last night. He had 27 or 25
it seemed to me that, like, those guys, every time there was, like, the Suns were close, and all 4 of those games that they won, for the most part, they were close. And then that final 7 to 8 minutes, they would just take over the game with their defense and start hitting their shots. And all they'd have to do is get a couple of stops, and they get like this 8-point cushion. And there was nothing that Phoenix just didn't have an answer.
Yeah, no.
Would that sound right? I don't know much about hoop.
Well, Chris Paul, I will say this, Chris Paul and Devin Booker in that game, it just seemed like they just couldn't click on that. Like Devin Booker never seemed to really get off the way he wanted to get off.
The guy was scoring 40 points a fucking night. He has one bad game, and because it was the last game, everybody's looking at that. That guy was fucking.
I'm not
hitting Larry Bird level shots every half. He'd hit a Larry Bird shot.
No, I'm
all
not.
All the way 3-pointer, some guy in your fucking face, or running over to the 3-point land and fucking behind the arc.
I get it.
I just don't get this shit, dude. 30 teams fucking are gonna go home a loser. It just is what it is. It's not the star fucking player's fault every fucking time.
No.
Somebody's going to score more points. There's only so many minutes.
Only so many minutes, only so many games. But you can't, the big one was the turnovers. They had a lot more turnovers. So listen.
Or they had better defense on the other side.
And that kid, Drew Holiday's defense was incredible on the other side. Really
that's
great.
The way you go. Drew Holiday played incredible defense. Not sitting there saying like this guy coughed it up or he did that. This is the thing. The people that fucking do that, it's like, dude, like what's going on in your life?
Yeah.
Are you getting it done? Your game sevens. Your game sevens week to week. Are you getting it done? How good a father are you? Stop taking your fucking life out on the fact that somebody fucking loses and it makes you feel good to dump your negativity. Devin Booker played fucking amazing. Chris Paul's the reason why they fucking got there. To be shitting on those guys now because they didn't fucking win is I'm just not into it.
No. Listen, I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying that they didn't seem. Listen, if guys don't get into a flow, they don't get into a flow. Giannis was into a flow. That's all. So I'm just saying, it's just they had a great series, both of those guys. But somebody plays better in the big moment, and it was Giannis. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Good on him. Somebody's got to miss the shot, and somebody's got to make the shot. That's all.
And then that becomes the thing. Oh, this guy delivers, and this other guy doesn't deliver. It's just like every fucking night somebody fucking delivers and somebody doesn't deliver. That's life. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. All right, that's it.
So are you saying, hold on a second, are you saying that if somebody in a game doesn't do their job, or listen, dude, if a quarterback throws
if you don't do your job,
right?
You don't do your job. Those kids did their job, and that's why they were there. But when you have an athletic competition, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. And just because somebody wins and somebody loses doesn't mean the other team choked. They didn't fucking choke.
No, they didn't know.
The Bucks had an unbelievable fucking team. And just because they went up 2-0, then everybody's just like, oh, what the fuck? Dude, I'm up 2-0 every fucking week in my life. This shit doesn't work out. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. That doesn't mean I'm fucking choking.
That doesn't mean by Friday, Saturday, you're going to lose game 7.
It's just so stupid. That fucking, and the fact that these athletes have to listen to this from people who can't even catch a ball half the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like that guy who went after fucking Karl Malone. That Peter Virzi guy going like, do you feel like you let yourself down? It's like, dude, that question has nothing to do with him. That has everything to do with yourself and your childhood.
That's a brutal question, dude.
It is, and it's meant to hurt. It's like watching, like my wife watches the recaps of those Real Housewives. When Andy sits there and he gets them all fucking stirred up again. And dude, when the shit that they say to each other is just like, dude, I was watching the Real Housewives of Potomac. I had to tell my wife to shut it off. I'm done with that show. I'm done with all of those shows. I tried, Paul. I tried. For the happiness of my marriage, I'm like, all right, I'll get into one of these. There was 2 older women on that show. The middle older woman, how hard they were going at her. Trying to make her cry. Just trying to make her fucking cry. That was the end game. We're going to break your spirit on television. It was one of the most fucking, saddest things. I mean, it was right up there with watching them scrubbing oil off of a fucking, a little bird or some shit after an oil spill. I can't watch this. This is too depressing.
What do they call her, ugly and shit, and say she's they say all that stuff?
No, they found out her boyfriend was fucking around or something, and they had text messages and shit and all of this stuff, and they just fucking went at her on TV. It's like, she's not fucking around.
Is that stuff made up? Is that stuff fake? Are those things fake for the show or no?
If they are, they're the best actors ever, because, dude, she just looked like it took everything in her not to start fucking crying. They just fucking humiliated her. It was bad, dude. It was just every time I was thinking of the Rocky, throw the damn towel.
Well, Portnoy just tweeted today. He said that he could see, he's in Miami, I think. He said he could just see next door they were filming a Real Housewives. And then he wrote, he's like, this looks very scripted. No, I don't know. That was his tweet.
Well, yeah, no, it's called assisted reality, because if you don't, you end up with 300 hours of footage every day.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, how do you end up with 300 hours in 24 hours? Because there's multiple cameras.
Does it get physical ever? Do they ever like fight?
Yeah, this was the only thing, actually, the part that I did enjoy. Because this woman, she was fucking asking for it, and she got it. She got it, and then just kept as never wants the other one to address that she shouldn't have done it, but never will address that you were asking for it. I always look at, like, I used to always use the analogy, like, if I walked through Central Park back in the day when New York was crazy, if I walked through Central Park at 3 a.m, dressed like Liberace, singing "I'm in the Money," waving my fucking wallet, and I get the shit kicked out of me, and they take my wallet, it's still wrong. They shouldn't do it. But there is that, what the fuck were you thinking? What did you think was going to happen? It was one of those scenarios.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, by the way.
Just getting in her face. What, are you going to drag me? You're going to drag me? Flipping her fucking hair and all of that. It's just like.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you're asking for that.
Yeah.
People were talking about, when we talked about dumping the garbage in a volcano, a lot of people that actually came up. I don't know if you saw it, Andrew, but there was actually a doctor or scientist heard the podcast and actually talked about it. And it was funny. A lot of people were like, that's actually a great idea. But this one scientist said that the lava will not just melt it and make it go away. That it turns
into a gas.
It would do something like that. So she just goes, yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah, no, it turns into a gas.
But then I had fans going, that's fucking brilliant, Paul. That's a great idea.
Exactly. The non-scientists think you're brilliant. And then the scientist is going, please don't do that. And then you know what the fucking internet says? She's a socialist. Paul Virzi for president. My computer's going to die here. All right, that's it, guys. Everybody.
This has been episode 25.
We didn't do the great 25s. We have to do it. The best 25s.
Jason Giambi's, Reggie Bush.
Vince Carter.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, number one. No. Richard Sherman.
Vince Carter was 15.
Different team.
Dude,
he was with the
he's
Suns.
on different teams, Paul. I got the list right here.
Okay. He's 15.
Ricky Henderson for the Red Sox was 25. Jim Thome.
Guy hit bombs.
Dude, that guy was Paul Bunyan with a bat.
He was.
George Brett. George Brett, Sammy Sosa. Fred Biletnikoff. How did I forget that one? The father is Harmon Killebrew. Mark McGuire.
Oh,
how crazy is that? Sosa and McGuire. Jamal Charles. Al Kaline. Mark Price.
Not
Skippy, the other one.
No, I remember.
Here's a good one. Gail Goodrich, UCLA. All right, it's getting thin here.
All right.
Robert Ory.
Oh, wow.
What'd they call him? What was his nickname? Something about Big Game.
Big Shot Bob.
Big Shot Bob. Dude, that's the nickname you want.
Dude, that's a great nickname.
Big
all right,
Game
guys.
James, Big Shot Bob. All right, I'm down to 4%.
All right, guys.
I gotta go, but this one last thing.
No, I'm not. I'm
kidding,
saying.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm trying to close out the show like a pro.
That was the joke. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Listen, guys, I hope everybody has a great week. This has been episode 25. We'll be back on Anything Better next week. Please like and subscribe to the show. It's the best fucking podcast out there. You know it, and I fucking know it. So rate, review, let the show grow. And next week.
Adolf, what the fuck were you thinking?
No. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
Later.